We're out of Montreal. We're on our way to another destination, Quebec City. On the way, there's not the usual en route like in the Ontario Highway,
No, at least the route that we took.
but they do have rest stops. I guess the previous style where you get like a park
With
and
some
benches, and some of them has covers like us. We're lucky we got the cover, and behind us is just a washroom stall. Well, not like the one we were in Poland where it's just for the potty. This one is actually a proper building, and behind us is just nice
trees.
view. See people bring their picnic basket and food.
So these actually stops are pretty good. I think you can just get out, have your like little lunch, and surrounded by greenery.
And a little stretch
Yeah,
from all
for
the
sure.
jogging. It's a long ride. Well, not that long. It is less than 3 hours actually.
Because it's like 230 kilometers or something like that. So it should be about 3 hours, depending on the traffic.
We should head into the Old Town directly. So we're probably gonna stop at La Citadelle.
Yeah, because we're estimating that we're going to arrive like 2 p.m. or something like that. So we still have some time. Might as well do some stuff.
And this time the place we're gonna be checking in is not right in the middle of Quebec City. It's on the south of the river. So we have to go around and probably drive and find a parking in the city or in the Old Town. To do that, we found one for La Citadelle itself. It's a good one price-wise. We'll see when we get there.
Hopefully there will be parking spots.
Yeah, and I don't know any other day if we can park there to go around, or we have to find a different parking spot.
So hopefully, fingers crossed. It is Friday today, so maybe there will be some spot once we arrive, and then it's going to be Saturday tomorrow. That may be rough for parking.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a little bit of rest and then continue our way to Quebec City. So we're here in La Citadelle in Quebec City.
We made it a bit of a parking situation.
Little that we know, there's basically another festival going on here in the city of Quebec. So it's like in Montreal, they have the Jazz Festival and the circus. Here is the Summer Festival. We were looking for parking everywhere, and
Everything's all basically full.
yeah. But we found a spot somewhere on the street, and now we came down here
And
for walking tour.
Yeah, we made it to one of the last tours for the day, I think.
Yeah. You get to learn about the Citadel itself.
So they built it in 1820s and 1850s because Americans wanted to invade. So
Yes.
British built it in the design of French.
But it never happened.
No.
So it is intact and perfectly preserved.
And it's the only French-speaking regiment in Canada.
So this is the home of this 22nd Regiment in the Canadian Armed Forces. So
It
this,
used to be 22nd Battalion, and then it became a regiment.
So yeah, we get to see a little bit here and there where they have area where they can shoot to see.
The defense basically system, why it was built the way it was because of line of sight and all of that. Buildings that used to house people, now they are converted to little museums. Previous jail cell is another museum. The hospital, well, what it was designated as a hospital, now I think it's offices. It's not used as a hospital. It's not a working hospital. And
Was never used. I think.
well,
Yeah.
they've never had the need for it, yes.
So the military and the soldiers are here. The commanding officer is actually living here. So it is an active military base. So we cannot just roam around. So it is a guided tour. However, outside the wall is the Plaine d'Abraham. So that you can go around no problem at your own leisure. While you're here, why not?
They
So-
have two types of tour. One is focused on the military. The other one is focused on the political situation.
So we take just the military one. Takes about what, an hour? to
Yeah,
go?
it took us an hour to go around it, yeah.
It's a nice little, I guess, fortress.
Yes,
right?
it is. And where the citadel is built, there is a natural narrowing. So it's a perfect vantage point and perfect protection kind of spot.
I think the word Quebec in the Native American language, it actually really means narrowing. It's the narrowing of the river. A great strategic location. They all usually have to come in through here, and that's where the defense are. So you can see all these cannons. Don't think they were ever used.
Yeah, there was no need,
happened.
yeah. The other strategic point of building it, where it was built, it's because it's natural high vantage point, like the highest point in Quebec City.
So we're gonna explore the rest of the city of Quebec.
Good morning. As you can see, we're on the water.
Yeah, we're taking a ferry from Levis or Levis to Quebec City. So we stayed on the other side of the river.
Yesterday, when we got into Quebec City, we found out there was a festival and we had quite a bit of a trouble getting a parking. So when we checked into our hotel, the person at the reception said that, oh, there is a ferry. So we decided to, like, why not? Let's take ferry to the Quebec City and not worry about parking. During the festival, they increased the amount of ferries, so there is one every half an hour. Outside of that, I think they are every hour. Price is pretty decent. It's like $3.26 for an adult, like one way.
It's a transit fare, so not bad at all. Especially you're gonna get smack down right in the old Quebec City.
True.
So a lot of things happening over there. Like there's Festival d'été, so it's the summer festival. And yesterday we were wondering why there's so many crowds coming through from every direction. Well, found out there was Imagine Dragon playing. And tonight is Foo Fighters that's going to be playing. So they got good bill. Yeah. So right behind us, it's Quebec City.
And we're almost here.
So basically that takes about what, less than 5 minutes to get through here. So
Well, depends how early you're gonna get on the ferry.
yeah,
You may need to wait. You can also bring your car on this ferry. I think beats going all around from Levis.
because the bridge is on the other side of the city of Quebec. So 30 minutes to just go around. Where here is, like I said, less than 5 minutes to go over. So yeah.
As long as you time it well, you'll be faster going on the ferry than going around.
We're gonna be docking off and roaming through Quebec City.
Docking sequence.
So we're at the end of Le Petit Champlain.
Or beginning, however you want to look at it.
Go from one end to the other end. There's that staircase going upward, downward if you're up there. The sun is blazing, but between the two buildings, you get a lot of shades, nice shops. If you want to be shopping around there, there's also ice cream, sirop d'érable, or maple syrup.
All the shopping you want to do.
Yeah, and there's a lot of handcraft unique stuff, not just the, made in China souvenir from Canada. Kind of thing. So
There is a silk scarf kind of place that they hand paint. It's really nice.
yeah, and we get to see the artists actually making them right on there.
She's always pretty much there in the shop and painting something. And it is hand painted, so yes.
Too beautiful and too soft to actually wear.
To use it, yes.
You don't want to be using it on a day like this.
No, go linen. Don't touch silk at all. You're gonna sweat bullets, even worse.
Yeah, talking about that, I'm already starting to sweat again. Okay, we're gonna continue back Le Petit Champlain and go up the stairs.
Yes.
We are now in the La Promenade.
Dufferin.
Definitely. So behind us is the Chateau Frontenac. So we went in there in the lobby, so you get to see a little bit of shops and other fancy restaurants.
There's also a bar that looks nice, but I'm sure the prices are up there.
The price is nice too, of course. It's nice to cool off too, because it's quite hot outside.
Especially here, there's no shade except the little gazebos. You have no shade; it's all sun.
Right in front of that monument, right there. There's usually a busker going on. See, it's what is it? Hula hoop, but it's not hula hoop.
It's the ring, the big ring dancer. Also, the little booth back there at the beginning of the terrace here. That's the funicular.
Okay, so that's to go down. So
Or
if we just go over the ledge, Ow, hot, hot, hot.
Hot too.
Woo! So yeah, that's the river.
And right underneath is Le Petit Champ.
So this over here is Le Petit Champagne, and that one over there is Place Royale.
With a little spire. That's
Yeah.
a church.
And that's where we got off the ferry, and basically that's Levis. It's actually not bad to stay over there and just take the ferry over here, because it is crazy to find parking down here unless you're quite early.
And also because of the festival, it's extra difficult.
Yeah, so if you're going here in the afternoon when the festival starts, forget it. Apparently, even on that side, parking is going to be very full and
Yeah,
it
as
will
we saw
overflow
yesterday.
all the way to the neighborhood. But you know what? If you're just standing over here, you can be listening to it.
Oh, yeah, you could literally hear it across the river yesterday because the main stage is up on the hill basically, so it really carries.
And yeah, even if you're in the area, you don't have to be right in front of the stage. You don't know.
Unless
got-
you literally have to want to see that artist, but
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause-
you can listen to
Yeah,
the
you
music.
can just basically go to the bar, sit there, enjoy your food,
Yeah.
drink beer, and listening to the music.
Yeah, and you'll still be half deaf afterwards. Don't worry.
Let's continue on. We are at La Chute Montmorency, or the Montmorency Fall. Right there is the fall, so hopefully you get a very good view of it. A little bit of a stairs going down here, not too bad.
Just a smidge, only 487 steps.
Yeah, so there's
Just a tiny bit.
so as you can see, it's that much. We're in the middle of it, probably right about there. So we're not too far.
I don't think we're in the
Down.
middle, maybe 1/3 down.
Yeah, so not even in the middle.
Nah.
But yeah, that's the top right there. Right, you can go all the way down, and then
Behind.
you can see underneath. That continues all the way over there. So yeah, you can see the falls, full glory right there in the back. So
Right here.
it's a nice view. A lot of people. There is a zip lining option that goes across from one side of the fall to the other side of the fall. So it
right where you can see the footpath, it's kind of a little bit below and in front of it.
yeah, so it's not going all the way down to the base. It's actually just going across the fall. Still not too bad. But if you want, there is on the other side of it over there
Cable
is
car.
the cable car that goes all the way down to the parking lot there.
So if you park at the highway all the way at the bottom of the fall, you can go and hike up, although that's an option. You can take the cable car all the way up.
We like to park at the top, so then we can explore the top area and then go down here. If we want to, we can go all the way down there, but we don't have to.
Well, if you have basically pretty much a whole day kind of time
Yeah.
on your hands, then yeah, you can do all the hiking, all the picnicking, everything.
Yeah, and the view is nice. You can see the whole fall, but even here you can see it really nice already. So that's not a bad view at all. This is our last day in the Quebec City area. We are on our way to Ottawa now, so see you there.